Hello there, Hammer fan. Welcome back to HammeredHead. Today we're looking at the Vintage Collection Klaatu, one of Jabba's Skiff Guards. So Jabba's denizens are some of my favorite characters and figures to get, so I'm really excited for this guy. Technically, this guy, I think, fights Luke on the Katana, Jabba's sail barge itself, not one of the skiffs. So name pill's a little off, I think, but it's okay. Because you can put him on a skiff if you wanted to, and I'm sure nobody would notice. The card back's okay. It's like an artist rendition, which I'm usually not a huge fan of, but it looks pretty decent. See him hanging out on the barge back there, and then the figure itself looks really cool in there. I think the orange name pill and background really helps the green and tan pop on this guy. So one of the more basic of the Skiff Guards, I think, because he's kind of just all wearing that one tan jumpsuit. But I like the shade of green on the guy. It's cool to get aliens. VC135. There we have it. Let's open him up and take a closer look. And here he is out of the packaging. As usual, I think he looks a lot better once he's out in the open. I didn't think he looked bad in the case, but I think the green of his skin pops a lot more once you get him out of the plastic. So it's a really cool shade of like this dark green. His eyes are painted pretty well. They're like these giant beady black things. And he's got this nice detailing on his face with like the spikes or horns or whatever those things are. The headdress is pretty cool, or helmet or whatever. It's not super elaborate, but it does have some good detailing and painting on it. It is not removable, even though it looks like it is. So don't worry, that's going to stick on there. Outfit, again, like I said, it's pretty basic, but it does have more going on than I first thought. He's got like these pouches, this cool like tunic thing, some strapping on the back, some shoulder armor. And then the legs are pretty much the same design. He's got some nice boots, or ankle wraps, or whatever those things are. But they're detailed and painted pretty finely, which is nice. He holds the single accessory, as well as you need him to. It's like this, I don't know if this is a blaster or like a stun stick or whatever the hell is going on here. But it's like kind of a standard Skiff Guard thing to have, I guess. And yeah, he looks good with it, so I can't complain. Overall, I think the thing I do like best about this guy is the color. The green just looks really, really cool. So, you're not going to regret having this guy amongst your Skiff Guards. Articulation is what you expect. We got a ball joint head, which if you move it far enough, you can sort of see the a break between his neck and his head in the paint there, which is a little annoying, but it's okay. We got a ball waist. Shoulders move pretty decently. Arms go about 90. There is a hinge in the wrist, which moves fairly well. That'll help you pose him with that staff. And then we got these ball hips, which move pretty well. Split at the thigh. The knees go just about 90. And then ankles actually don't move very well, kind of because of this wrapping he's got just above the foot. So not a whole lot of movement up and down there. But other than that, he gets the job done. So there you go. That's Klaatu, the Skiff Guard. I really like this guy. Again, he's kind of a simple one of Jabba's denizens, but I think the skin color looks really, really good, especially on the lighter tunic. It's a great shade of green, and it's nice to have some interesting aliens kicking around. He does look pretty distinct from the other denizens and Skiff Guards. They all kind of just look like generic thugs, but, it's not like this guy just looks like any of the other ones. They're all unique in their own little way, and this guy is no different. So he's still pretty cheap, so I'd recommend getting him if you're into Jabba the Hutt, or just want some generic bad guys kicking around a diorama. But let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you to my Patreon subscribers. Be sure to follow on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out the Patreon page, and don't forget, stay hammered.